you in my heart. Point away to Arkansas and throw me like a dart. Bathe me up in lithium, God knows I need a friend. In a hot spring, new dream, well, start another band, Playboys.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Tonight we're making jalapeno poppers and we're doing them Texas style. So these are the ingredients that we're going to do them with, and we're going to do it on the Yoder Smoker. First, you got to start off with good size jalapenos. Then we got to use our favorite rubs. I like Meat Church, and we're going to use Holy Cow and Holy Voodoo, two of my favorites. Got to have cream cheese. That goes inside the jalapeno poppers. I'm going to mix that with sharp cheddar to get your favorite brand there. Jimmy Dean hot sausage, just regular old breakfast sausage. And then you need to get bacon and get the thin stuff. Don't get the thick sliced stuff. Then we're gonna need Heinz barbecue sauce. I'm gonna put all this together here in just a minute and you're gonna see some awesome jalapeno poppers. Guys, if you hadn't liked and subscribed, do it now. Ring the bell for notifications. Do me a favor, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. The secret to any kind of good jalapeno popper is obviously cream cheese. Cream cheese does the best of the cheeses because it doesn't really melt out of your jalapeno popper. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks to keep all the goodness inside of your jalapeno popper a little bit later. But we gotta start out with the cream cheese. And I learned a little tip. I actually learned it from Meat Church, from Matt Pittman over there on his channel. And he smokes his cream cheese. I tried some the other day. They were absolutely fantastic. And so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our cream cheese, we're gonna get it ready, and we're gonna smoke it on the Yoder Smoker for about 2 hours. We're gonna season it with our Meat Church seasonings, and then we're gonna bring it out, and we're gonna mix it up with a lot of other good stuff, and you're gonna see how awesome these things turn out. So let's get going. Whenever you're starting out with this cream cheese, the first thing I like to do is do it when it's cold, because the cream cheese gets really soft and handling it becomes a little bit difficult if you're trying to deal with it while it's really warm. Okay, so I've got all my cream cheeses out on the cookie sheet. I put a little bakery joy just to make sure they're easy to get off later on. Now we're going to go on with the seasoning. Holy Voodoo and a little bit of Holy Cow. Okay, so the secret is with these guys is you want to shake this up because some of the seasoning will kind of, shift down to the bottom. So I'm going to shake both of these guys up. And we're going to commence to seasoning these. Do it just like you do your steaks. We want to do a little bit on the top. We've got them all seasoned up now, and we've got the smoker coming up to about 250 degrees is what we've got it going to outside. Now, score them with your knife. I'll show you later. It's going to be kind of cool the way they look. But basically, just like you would do a ham or anything else, let's just kind of score these guys. And used to, the way that I would do these things, that I'd lop the top off, I'd cut it in half, I'd stuff it full of cheese, I'd wrap it with bacon and put a toothpick through it, and then all my cheese would melt out and wind up all over the cookie sheet or whatever I was cooking on. And so what I've been doing here lately, I saw it, I believe, on Meat Church's YouTube channel, and basically what he's doing is he's cutting down here on the top. So you do a slit right here, and then I'm going to cut it right down the belly of the pepper, just on one side. And so I'm able to open it up now and get those seeds out. I'm gonna show you a little trick that I've learned to getting the seeds out also, but we're just gonna get all these peppers prepped, and I'll show you what's next. Okay, so we've got those all trimmed up. So now we're gonna come over here to the sink. And what I do is I use the end of a spoon, and I'm just gonna get in here and I'm gonna get these seeds out the best that I can. And the seeds and this white stuff in here, that's where your heat's gonna come from. And so clean them out the best that you can. Okay, so we've got the peppers all cleaned up. We've got them all dressed and ready to go. I picked up a trick somewhere. I'm sure I saw it on YouTube somewhere. But basically, you put the peppers in the smoker and just for about 30 minutes, maybe even 15, 20 minutes, and it just softens the pepper enough to be able to make it easier to work with, to put your stuffing in it and all that kind of good stuff. So out to the smoker, and then we'll come out and we'll do the rest. While we have our cream cheese smoking out in the Yoder with the pepper softening up, I'm gonna go ahead and cook some Jimmy Dean hot sausage. I put this in the stuffing, makes it delicious. You can do a lot of things for stuffing. You can do shrimp, you can do chicken, you can do chorizo, any number of things you can do in there. I'm gonna do some hot sausage to put in with our cream cheese. We're just gonna cook it over here on the stovetop. So obviously cooking sausage is pretty simple. We'll just get that going. I'm just going to use about half of the package here. Okay, so this is the key right here. You want them very dark and crunchy. That's going to make for an awesome bite inside of that pepper. The peppers are off the smoker. The only thing we were really trying to do is we were trying to get them more pliable and easier to work with. You saw how stiff they were when we were trying to get the seeds out of them. Now you can just see how pliable they are. And so the only thing left to do now is make the stuffing. I'm gonna pull the cream cheese off of the smoker. I've got my sausage done, and I'm gonna create the stuffing. We're gonna get these guys stuffed, wrapped in bacon, and then back onto the smoker. So now the money shot. This is the smoked cream cheese. Come in here and get a close-up of this. Look at that. Right after it comes out of the smoker. That's the reason that you do the cuts. Pretty awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix up the cream cheese, and we're gonna add some sharp cheddar. We're gonna add some sausage and mix it all together, and that's what's gonna make up our stuffing. Into the bowl it goes. Let's start off with just 2 of these bad boys. If you don't use it all, you can make a dip for crackers, all kinds of good stuff. This stuff is delicious. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna add a handful of this crunchy sausage. Now we're going to add some, I've got Tillamook sharp cheddar. I'm going to add that. I'm just going to put that whole bag in there. Like I said, we've got way more than we need for these peppers. This stuff will make for good cheese loaf, whatever, for crackers, whatever you're doing later on. So the key to jalapeno poppers, really the key to wrapping anything in bacon before you cook it, is use really thin bacon. Don't use that thick cut stuff. Thick cut stuff is great for breakfast bacon, but don't use it to wrap. So all I gotta do I'm gonna grab my popper. Oh, that one got mad and lost his head. Don't want to use that one. But check out how pliable these are now. So now I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna stuff these guys down. A little bit of a stuffing. What we're going to do now we're going to do them in this Heim barbecue sauce, and basically we're just going to brush it all over and then they're back onto the smoker. Alright guys, we're done with the jalapeno poppers, and I've got my friends Jalissa and Javier, right? Now you guys are jalapeno experts? Is that what we're going to say? We're going to go with that today. So Jalissa and Javier, we've got bacon wrapped jalapenos with cream cheese. We've got sharp cheddar in there. We've got smoked cream cheese, sausage. Let's see how we did here. How's that look? Let's see here. You ready? You got a hot mouth? It's not hot. Try that. Let me know what you think. If you don't think it's good, don't say anything, okay? Let me try. What do you think? It's good?
It's really good.
That was really good, guys. Guys, I think we've got a winner. These are Texas Jalapeno Poppers, and we did them on the Yoder Smoker. If you haven't liked and subscribed, do it now. Ring the bell for notifications. Make sure you comment, right? Can you say like? Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Let's get 1,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.